So in my last video, Economy of Movement, I briefly mentioned this technique called raking, which is where you basically drag your right hand finger across the strings like this. Now I actually showed it just as a kind of a movement thing between one string, like this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try and move a finger going all the way across the four strings like that. Okay, and that was both my index and my middle finger. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise that I've written, and what we do is we kind of go up very slowly. So this is on the 5th fret here, up very slowly like this, and then when you come down, you just rake through like that. Okay, so we're going up on our first finger in the left hand, and then down with our fourth finger or third finger. Okay, and if you alternate the right hand fingers going up, you'll see that on the way back down, it changes between your first finger and your middle finger. Okay, now you can extend this exercise to include your little finger and middle finger in your left hand. And what this does actually in your left hand is it teaches your fingers to just quickly hop between the strings. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, really, or exercise. Yep. So there's that exercise. Now with raking, what would you use it for? Well, principally, I reckon raking came from sort of the Motown, James Jamerson kind of bass lines, where you kind of got this. Okay, so with that, all I'm doing there is, as you can see, the relevance of that first exercise now. I'm just hopping with my fourth finger in the left hand between a G and a D. Okay, now in my right hand, if I play it really slowly, if you look closely, you can see I'm carrying my finger stroking through the strings. So as you see, it's going down, down, down. It's a good thing to practice, okay? And when you get a bit more speed with it, you get a bit more control. And the other thing, of course, is you can do, well, the next thing we'll look at is a full-on sort of arpeggio. So we're going to use C major arpeggio going down like this, so all the way down to the E. I call it the E drop because you go to the open E string on a C major, like that. And this is very popular or maneuver to do in Motown. So say we're going from F major to C. Okay, so let's have a look at it really slowly, and I'm going to teach you how to get the fingers moving really accurately with it, especially in the right hand. So left hand quickly, it's a C major arpeggio. Okay, I'll just show it just in case you don't know. So we start on the 3rd fret with our middle finger, and this is kind of very common triangular shape. Okay, so where you have the root, the major 3rd, the 5th, and the octave, like that. So just practice doing that. Okay, but in Motown we're going to go from the top downwards, so we're going to stroke all the way down. So practice going downwards like that, your left hand, but with just one finger at first. That's how James Jamerson would have done it. Okay, and try the middle finger. If you're like me, you should do the ring finger too. Okay, and all we're doing from there is we're just adding on an extra G and an E. So we're going G, E. In case you're wondering, that was all just in my right hand, one index finger there. So it's going like that. Okay, let's try and show it with just the little finger hook here. It's amazing how much speed you can kind of get out of that small movement. And that's basically it. But for a slightly more comfortable movement, I tend to go through my fingers slowly. So I'll just quickly show you that. All I'm doing there is I'm pulling down to here, and then when my finger changes on the same string, so that would be on the D string, I just change fingers. Okay, like that. And again here on the E, I would actually probably just play with my ring finger as well. So in ultra slow motion, going through like that, going to the middle finger, and then like that. I mean, there's endless other options. I think I just did and actually pulled off on the last one, which we might come to very soon. I hope that helps, and get your Motown on.